Hello and welcome back to my attempt to play through every Dizzy game on the ZX Spectrum. Last time I played through Spellbound Dizzy, which took me a little longer than I expected. About as long as the previous 3 games combined took. Now, that was okay, because the game was improved from the previous titles in almost all ways. There were better sound effects, the graphics were much more colourful, there were even animations when Dizzy did things, you didn't just get a text box telling you what he did. Well, you got them some of the time, but occasionally you'd have animation, and the puzzles were pretty logical. I felt accomplished when I solved them. I didn't feel like I'd just lucked out by trying every item on every other item until something worked, which is the usual way I feel when I solve an illogical puzzle in a game. Sadly, the huge size was mostly due to the game wasting my precious time. With loads of backtracking, it felt a bit more of a Metroidvania because Dizzy could get more skills, which allowed him to access previously inaccessible areas, but that only excuses a certain amount of backtracking, and the game required more than that amount. It also forced you to do the same puzzles over and over again as part of a commute around the map, and it had a collectathon element with items hiding behind the scenery, so you had to click on every tile of the room, as in the previous titles. I'm hoping that the improvements that I've seen consistently throughout the series will continue, and those nasty elements will be done away with in this game, with the length maintained. Oh yeah, I also encountered a few glitches in the previous game. Hopefully I won't see them in this title either. An exclusive game for Dizzy collectors, subtitle here, is making me think this is going to be a shorter game, because I don't think they would have put so much effort into some exclusive, which was probably bundled with other titles. Which might be good, because it may have less backtracking or collecting if it's shorter. So, this game, I'm finally to the title, is called Prince of the Yolkfolk. We don't seem to have a nice animated intro like last time, or the beautiful, full-colour picture the previous game began with. So I guess this is more of a budget title. I'm wondering, was Dizzy always royalty? Was he always a prince? Or is this the tale of how he became a prince? I'm just guessing the plot because I haven't read the manual. I haven't read the manual for any of these games, and most of the story was in there. Like, Dizzy's text boxes in the previous game were, always the same, no matter who he was talking to. So I don't know whether Dizzy started out as a king, or if he's questing to become a king. Can a tiny little village like the Yolkfolk have a king even? Does it even need a leader? The people in the background are rather worrying. Is Dizzy gonna fuck that human woman at some point? Is he gonna make sweet, sweet love to her, I mean? It does explain why there were skeletons in previous games of humanoids and things that ate humanoid skeletons. There are humans in this series. Actually, we saw Prince Charming earlier, who was a human, and he seemed to fuck an egg. He, had fun with one of our female egg friends. Thankfully not our girlfriend. We didn't get cucked by the prince. We didn't have to endure the rite of the first night. But maybe Dora married the prince and that's why we're royalty now? Maybe we're I'm not sure what relation Dizzy is to Dora, but I'm sure he's a relative of hers, and that would make him part of the royal family if she married into it. We've gone through a load of castles in the series, so it's fitting that we're royalty. And up the top we see Dizzy and a girl egg hiding behind the title screen. I'm wondering why they're hiding back there. It's a bit weird that she's got a pom-pom. Is she a cheerleader as well as a member of royalty? Can you even be a cheerleading leader? I guess George Bush was a president and a cheerleader. Well, we're trapped. This is reminding me of Magic Land Dizzy, where you start off trapped, except this time, I'm not gonna die instantly if I touch things, because I have lives and a health bar. Well, I'm carrying a jug of water. How many items can I pick up? Looks like I'm limited to just 2 items, and there's 3 items in here. What items are they? A book of matches. You can make a book out of matches. A pile. Can you make the Bible out of matches? A self-burning book. Whoa, that's a good one for fascists. The book will burn itself. A pile of leaves and a jug of water. I guess we're gonna have to burn our own jail cell down. Couldn't we just grab the torch and, like, rub the torch on the door? Well, we're gonna put the pile of leaves down in front of the door, and hopefully we don't need to breathe oxygen because we are going to have to inhale a lot of smoke. Now we've burnt our room down, and we pour the jug of water on the flames. A very logical first puzzle, and thankfully we don't have a stupid god literally watching us break out and doing nothing, as in certain other games. Is the room still going to be called Trapped when we're on the top layer? Oh, there's a prince. I guess we're going to have to talk to him. The cherries look like they'll heal me, so I'm not going to pick them up until I need healing. What a terrible state of affairs. What's the matter? Rockwart, the evil troll, internet trolls existed back then, has taken over the castle whilst the king is away on crusades. Oh, Dizzy is a grand Christian. He supports the reconquest of the Holy Land. Or maybe we're killing the Baltic pagans. And to make matters worse, the princess is trapped in the castle somewhere. So this guy has no trouble just, like, is standing guard presumably next to the dungeon entrance, and he has no problem talking to some, like, egg monster that's just escaped the dungeon. Forget the egg monster part. Someone just escaped a dungeon that is nearby, presumably his own dungeon, and he's just having a chit-chat with them. I guess he's, the, like, nice but dim kind of aristocrat. Oh, this isn't the forest, it's just a few trees. I guess 2 counts as a few. So, do we finally have backstory on why the Troll King, like, the Troll King had a castle in Magic Land, Dizzy, but we didn't know anything about him. It was, like, right next door to someone else's castle as well. If there was only some way I could tell the king. I'm gonna be your messenger. I've just escaped from prison. What is this, an Elder Scrolls game? Don't worry, mate, I'll help you. Oh, would you? Why am I giving him the Queen's voice? I mean, I'm presuming this is a man. My posh voices are all female, I guess. I'd be ever so grateful. Here, take my magic carpet. Is this something you stole from the Arabs when you went on crusade? Or are you going on crusade from the other side? It's a counter-crusade. He's a assassin. He's going to give us some hash and make us get high. No, he's giving us a magic carpet to get high. He never passed his flying test? Okay. But why's he got a magic carpet then? He's flying without a license. I've always wanted to get high. Oh, you're our only hope. So please take care. Oh, Obi-Wan. I'm Obi-Wan Dizzy. Well, I have a magic carpet. I guess that will increase my, my movement abilities. Can I just use it at any time? No? I'm dropping it. I don't want to keep it in my inventory when it's no longer necessary. Are there multiple trolls, or is the Troll King he just talked about literally standing right next to where I start? Okay, I now have a heavy pick. Can I chat with him? Oi, get lost. Rude. I'm gonna enter into his rear entrance. That is rude. Kind of odd. Like, kind of sad that all of the bad guys have a common accent and all the good guys have a posh accent. The Oliver twins are snobs. Not really. But they do have a penchant for hiding items behind grass. Yeah, I'm going to have to take some grass to get high. What? No. There is a counter up the top, and I'm guessing that's for stars or something along those lines, which will probably be hidden behind... Oh, God, it's a lion. Am I gonna have to pull something out of his paw? Presumably. What? He didn't attack me? I thought he was gonna attack me on contact. Ow! My poor foot! I was walking near the castle when this big bad troll came along. He's got PTSD from trolling. And pushed me into the rose bushes. Poor animals. Like, most mammals cannot remove thorns and things that have fallen into them. Most likely hence that Aesop's fable. Can I put the lion in that cage? I'm going to use the small cage like it's a pocketbook. A pocketbook? What? A pokeball? I feel old. I've been disconnected from Pokemon for so long that I don't even know what it's called. An Acme bridge kit. I forget whether that was in Fantastic Dizzy or not, but I'm going to find some water and have to bridge it. Boing. What the fuck? Rude, rude, rude. Batman, I don't like you. I'm going to jump over your head. Whoa. Is there fall damage in this game? That bat's gonna... No, the bat did not start on the other side. It's flying just over my head. So I need to get to the middle section. I'm just checking to see if I can pick up that bit of grass. Can I pick my way through that door? Okay, I think I know what I need to do here. I need to jump over the bat and into that previous area, or just jump all the way over here. Will I drown in the river Styx? Okay, it's the fucking river Styx. It makes sense that I will drown in this. Dizzy's amazing drowning skills in previous games have been replaced. In the previous game, he could go in water without drowning. He had some Sonic the Hedgehog style shit where he would drown after a certain amount of time, but before, like, if he only spent a little bit of time in the water, he wouldn't drown. However, this is the River of the Dead. Oh god, I'm gonna need some money to pay Charon, right? Oh yeah, I still have to move in time with the vehicle that I am riding on. Hi, Charon, are you gonna knock me back? You must pay me before you can pass. Go and find something valuable for me and don't come back empty-handed. What the fuck? Is he gonna knock me into the water? Rude, Charon. Rude. How are you the fucking ferryman? I've already got across the ferry. We pay you to transmit us across the water. Now you're no longer a ferryman, you're just a fucking taxman. Get away from me, taxman, Charon. I guess we're an ancient Greek crusader? Fine. With an Arabian magic carpet. Kinda wish I could use the magic carpet to fly over everyone's head. I've got a heavy pickaxe, but it does not work here. Oops. I've got a cage, a pickaxe. I can't pick my way through here. Can I pick his paw? No, I cannot use a fucking pickaxe to remove the thing from his paw. I'll need some kind of I'll need some kind of tweezers or something, presumably. Now, I've run out of places to go, which means I think I've run out of places to go. Maybe I'm supposed to jump over his head. Don't know what I'm meant to do there. Can I use the magic carpet to fly over his head? No. Is there some platforming I can do to get past him? Doesn't seem like I can get into the cloud. I thought that maybe if I got inside the cloud I could get through. I can't jump up to the higher screen. I can't climb the trees because Dizzy is no climbing man. It really seems like using the pickaxe to get through the rocks is the thing I'm supposed to do, but I don't know where to start picking with my axe of picking. Or I could jump across. Hello world! Someone's making a programming joke. A very simple programming joke, but still. Woo, it's simple enough for me to kind of sort of understand it. Okay. This is just a way for me to not die, even though I'm in the sky. So, we've got a small cage now. What could we use the small cage for? I'm guessing the small cage is for his friend. Like, he had a little furry friend in the previous game. Here's a friggin' furry, no. So how do we get up there? I don't know what I'm supposed to bring him. I doubt that we can cross the bridge, like the river Styx yet. I'm guessing that's going to be the last thing we do in the game. That we're going to have to like collect 50 coins or something, then deliver those to Sharon. Whoa, that torch is just there, menacingly staring at me. Get away from me, torch. How do I use your magic carpet? Maybe you should have given me instructions. Oh yeah, you told me you can't use it yourself. So, we're trapped again. Can we use the pickaxe to get through this wall? A heavy pickaxe? No. I'd like some description of where we should go. Please. Pretty please. Give me some instructions. I don't want to have to use a guide or anything this early on in the game. So, what could I use? I doubt he'll fit in a small cage. How close can I get to him? I doubt I can get that close to him. Can I jump from off screen to land nearby? God, I want to jump into the cloud to try and jump over his head, but I doubt that's what we're meant to do. How do we use the magic carpet? Or the Acme bridge kit? Are we supposed to put a bridge here? No, I didn't think so. So, what needs bridging? Can I shove a bridge in his face? Nope. A small bird cage? No. I doubt I have the items Sharon is requiring. Poor people called Sharon, they have to deal with being named after the evil god of the underworld. So I'll try every item on this lion, since, I mean, why not? What else am I gonna do? Heavy pickaxe does not break through. I'm really trying to use a heavy pickaxe to get my way in here, but I'm guessing that there's some kind of platforming shenanigans that I'm missing out on. If I jump over here, what will I find? Okay, I'll find some clouds. Perhaps I need to use the pickaxe here? Ah, there we go. Your pickaxe makes light work of the rock. There really should have been some kind of message telling me that this rock was different. It's not much of a secret cave if it's a cave I absolutely have to go into to complete the game, which it looks like it is. There's a tiny rock there. Can I pick that up? No. My heavy pickaxe has not disappeared. Oh fuck, I'm gonna roll off that platform or something. And the water will kill me instantly, as things are wont to do. Oh. I've gone gold mining, I guess. Yay. I'm mining Bitcoin, I guess. Or I'm mining coins for Sharon. Will Sharon accept gold in lieu of his usual, like, actual currency? He usually requires you to actually pay him, not give him gold. So I guess my guesses are incorrect. You do not provide Sharon with a coin to shove over your eyes. I think that's what they did back then, way back when. But it's not what Dizzy does. And Sharon's job is not to ferry me across this time. It's something else. Do I need to use the gold nugget? No. Maybe if I've got it in my possession, I'll take your gold as payment for your crossing. What did you fucking do to help me cross? It really is a shame, you know. What is? that my boat is so slow. Oh, they're finally acknowledging the time wasting in this game, but it has to be slow so I can keep walking on it. I guess there's a programming limitation to make objects move in union. It takes ages to go back and forth. I wish it was faster. Please don't speed it up. It will be difficult for me to make the journey. Oh, God. Hi, Pogi. Eek, eek. What a cute little fluffy. I need my cage. I left my cage back on the other side. So, I'm off to cross the area. Oh, it's a perilous jump. I guess we're going to have to make it from a higher vantage point then. So many railings in this enchanted forest. It's enchanted, is it? That means there might be a monster here waiting to kill me. Okay, how the fuck am I meant to get across there without burning myself? Am I meant to get across there without burning myself? Am I meant to get across there at all? I've realised I'm supposed to come across in the other direction, but that's not gonna work. I will fall down the perilous jump. Oh yes. Oh yes, I jump over in this direction. I'm getting better at these platforming puzzles. I jump in this direction to the cloud. If I jump back, I'll just end up where I came from. But I can move forward over the perilous jump into the tower drawbridge. Guessing that plant kills me instantly. Ouch. No? Okay, it doesn't kill me instantly. The games are getting easier and easier. I have a nice harp, which I'll presumably need at some point. The plant in Fantastic Dizzy kills you instantly. Guess the plants are getting less deadly in this game. This is a game for people who don't like deadly plants. Or grass cutting, it seems, because pulling the grass doesn't seem to have helped me very much thus far, compared to in previous titles. Maybe I'm going to have to stop punching through trees. Bye-bye, Sharon. I'm glad you've taken my item from me. Or, ferryman who has no name. He is the man with no name, but is the ferryman with no name. He has a known profession, even if his name is not known. Come on, move back in the opposite direction, go over my head. You went right over me head, mate. And now I will drop a golden harp. I'm not sure what I'd use the harp for. To soothe the lion, maybe? I forget my Aesop's fables, to be honest. Oh god, it's the lion and the mouse. I'm gonna bring the mouse-like creature to the lion. I'm guessing that's the puzzle. Oh god, am I gonna fall in there? No. Yes, the previous title also had fall damage, which sometimes seemed to be straight up unavoidable. There was a really slow moving whale that you needed to ride on the back of to cross a lake, which the whale seemed way too big to be living in. I'm guessing that the joke about this thing moving so slowly is a reference to complaints about that fucking whale. I hope my cage is enough to catch him. Can I just use cage on Fluffy? Fluffy, why can I not use cage on you? You put the cage on the ground, but the Fluffy couldn't be more disinterested. Okay, I'm gonna have to give him some food or something to tempt him in. But at least I've got the cage on the right side and I've got to cross again, don't I? Arg. Egg boy, why? Why do you have to wait so long? Maybe I'm supposed to use the, I'm a bit worried that I'm supposed to use the musical instrument to charm the mouse and get him to enter. I've got to use the Guinness logo for that, I guess. Come on, Guinness logo. Get in my inventory. I forgot about the magic carpet, because it's so not used thus far. It's so unused. I don't think I've got anything that can deal with the plant. I had fire. Fire would have dealt with the plant, but we've got rid of our fire somehow. We have removed the gift of man's fire from ourselves. Mowgli will not be pleased. Can we play a beautiful harp song for him? No, he doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem to be the musical type. It's a bit weird if the prince is literally right next to the guy who has taken over his castle. They're like standing a few, like within one screen of each other if the screen boundaries were drawn slightly differently. I cannot get the screen above me yet. So I guess the harp is there for tricking the mouse into following you. I should have come with a cage last time, and I'm starting to learn why they included that line about this boat. It may have literally been a reference to their own playtesting of the boat and how obnoxiously slow it is. It's like CCTV, it's moving one, like, I can visibly see it moving between frames. Like, I can visibly see it skipping ahead from one frame's position to the next. So, if I play the golden harp, will that... No, that does not get him in. I guess I'll need some food for him. Eek, what a cute little fluffy. Can I hit him in the face with a pickaxe? I mean, I've still got my pickaxe, so presumably I can hit something in the face with it. Is there any other area upstairs or up this thing? It's not really stairs. Is there any other area I can get to? I doubt I'll be swimming in this game. Like, the water is harming me, but so obviously I can't swim right yet. Oh yeah, Acme Bridge. Derp. I'm presumably gonna have to use the Acme Bridge here to cross. Acme Bridge Kit. The Acme Bridge Kit stretches across the gap to form a safe path. I just love it when a plan comes together. Thank you, Dizzy. And the bridge even drops down around the torch. So now I have... What is that? Some Fluffy aid. Oh god, I can get the Fluffy drunk to get him to follow my orders. Get people drunk, then they'll follow you around. Can I just open up? Oh, we're awfully high, Clouds. We're getting awfully high. Can we, like, did the Fluffy actually consent to being our pet if the Fluffy is drunk? So let's see if there's fall damage. No, they've removed fall damage. It was repurposed and, like, it was put into Fantastic Dizzy. Oh, hi. Literal angels, I have come to heaven. Yuri Gagarin went to space and didn't see God, but that's because God's a little lower down, he's hiding out in the clouds, directing the crusades. But which God is it? There's a crusade going on. I want to know which God we're talking to. What are you doing here? Your time has not yet come, little egg. You haven't been smashed yet. Well, I'm invading heaven to become the new God. Why are you so sad, St. Peter? I guess the Catholics were right. The Catholics in their crusade were correct, according to the Dizzy verse. I've looked for it everywhere. Looked for what? There are some problems that not even you can solve, Dizzy. Yeah, I can. I can solve all of God's problems. I'm gonna be God's lawyer, I guess. So... I'm guessing he's, like, lost his Book of Souls, saying he's lost his harp, obviously. In a mine? How did he fucking lose it in a mine? Was he, like, on his way to visit Lucifer going through to hell? Is this your harp, St. Peter? I thought he'd lost his book of who gets into heaven and who doesn't, and I was like, I would burn that book. I would make it into a matchbook. Oh, I'm calling back to the matchbook. I would burn his book of who gets into heaven so that he doesn't know. Just like peasants used to burn tax records so that no one knew who they needed to pay. Yes, that's what I've been searching for. I'm sure you can find use for my special cheese. Okay, is this... I would have thought the cheese would be to give to Fluffy, but guessed wrongly. Fluffy aid is clearly for Fluffy. Down I go. Down, down, down. I'm falling. Hopefully not onto a flame. And what the fuck? We're combining elements from many myths. Can we put cheese? Holy cheese even. Could we put Fluffy aid on the cheese? You put the cheese inside the cage and the Fluffy darts in. And now we give it Fluffy aid, right? Fluffy aids? Oh. Nope. We can pick up Fluffy without using Fluffalade. Interesting. But it definitely seems like Fluffalade is something we would use with, well, Fluffy. Come on, my weird Furby looking companion. And onto the boat we go. We're crossing. We don't want to end up in Hades. We want to end up in heaven. Greek hell? Fuck. We have Greek hell and Christian heaven. A strange combo. Why would St. Peter be my friend? I mean, I'm pals with Satan himself from Magic Land Dizzy. I guess Dizzy gets to be friends with all of the religious bigwigs. And he is also going to use a mouse to remove the... No? Really? Fluffy is not willing to remove the lion's paw. I would have thought he would definitely do that. How do I release my Fluffy? I know not. I was certain, like in the Lion and the mouse, which is presumably a Fluffy-like creature, removes the thorn from the paw of the lion. Maybe we can get tips from the lion on how to avoid the rose bush, because it seems that Rosebud is our main enemy in the bushy area. So, I have visited Jesus. Guess you're afraid of, I guess you're afraid of mice? Or is the mouse gonna literally, like, beat the shit out of the troll? What kind of facial expression is that? Row, row. Pogie frightens the troll away. Okay. Eek, what a cute little Fluffy. Can I give you Fluffy aids? I'm gonna give you aids now. No. I can't. Is the bridge gonna collapse on me? Surprisingly not. Well, I've entered through the rear as I said I would. Is this gonna collapse on my head? No. This game is being surprisingly nice to me. It's not acting in its usual I wanna be the guy manner. Can I use this motorboat looking motor? It really is an outboard motor. I was correct in my assessment. They did good graphics. It does look like a motorboat motor, and it is a motorboat motor. So we're in the troll's castle, or the castle that the troll has stolen. The mechanism won't budge. Can we use Fluffy aid as like oil for it? Can we attach a motor to it? No. There seemed to be a motor attached to the other one. Like, there really did seem to be a motor attached to the other one of these. But I can't attach this. Can I just smack it with a pickaxe until it works? No. Beating it until it works does not seem to work, ironically. Woo. Batman, stop hurting me. I've got to cross just as you cross over my head. There we go. I'm getting crossed. I'm not beating it though. Can I put a flag on the ramparts? No, the rampart is literally there just to prevent me jumping through it, because this is a 2D world for reals. I cannot cross through a tiny little flagpole. How abstract. Ooh, there's a key in the other ramparts. What? These are both ramparts? How dare you have two locations with the same name? Everything should be unique. I don't seem to be jumping through steps anymore. They've just got gaps in the staircase, which is a little unrealistic, but it's better to be a bit unrealistic than to make the game difficult to play by having invisible stairs that you need to guess which step is real and which one isn't. Okay, can I actually get up there? I like the positioning of the flame, to be honest. The flame is there to punish you for trying to get up. Punish you for trying to get it up? What is this, some kind of weird S&M game? Or is it like an anti-Viagra game? I don't know. I do know that I'm gonna have to follow that bat. Follow that bat. It's like Catch the Pigeon, but with a bat instead of a pigeon. Can I get the shield? I want to walk around with a ginormous shield all game. We have a few Doric columns, or are they Corinthian columns? I don't know. They're columns. And we have bread. Is this just a healing item? Okay, so I have tasty bread, a rusty key, and I'm going to drop the pickaxe to get the motor. Oh, Sharon wanted a faster boat, and now Sharon can get that boat. That was not just some like self-deprecating comedy, as I took it to be. That is actively a hint. The fact that Sharon can still speak to me should have, it should have tipped me off that something was going on there. Can't jump up onto that cloud quite yet. Can I speak to you? No. I can't give you bread. You're a king or a noble. You don't need bread. You need cherries instead. Well, I'm gonna do a favour for another evil demon. Do you want some bread? I didn't think so. Can I unlock you with my key? I don't think so. So what is locked? I don't know what's locked, but I do know, like, I'm pretty sure the motor will go on the boat. Oh god, am I going to have to use the motor while I'm on the boat? That will speed things up, hopefully. Hopefully it'll go so fast that it'll just blur and, like, fill the whole area. I have to stand perfectly still to use an item. Oh god. It literally isn't letting me use items on there. I'll use the motor on him. This outboard motor should speed up your boat. Oh, that was my voice, sorry. I forgot what voice I'd given him. Gee, thanks. That's much better. All I can give you in return is my scythe! Fuck. I really like this modern technology. Here, have this outdated communist symbol. I mean, my death machine. I like that his sprite changed too now he's no longer got his scythe. Okay, what am I going to cut? Fuck, do I need to cut the grass to find things behind it? No. Oh yeah, there is a giant bush, and I'm guessing that we will use the scythe the way scythes are intended, for once, instead of stealing souls or cutting people's guts open with scythes, which is something I've seen in anime. Instead of doing that kind of weird shit, we are actually going to use a scythe for its intended purpose of cutting grass. Well, cutting some kind of plant tissue. Dizzy, bounce, 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 over the clouds. And hopefully land on the castle. Oh god. I'm gonna have to use the scythe down here, I guess. The scythe chops through the bushes, and the way ahead is clear. This game is remarkably logical. Is that bridge gonna collapse and drop me into the deadly, deadly water of doom? Is the chandelier gonna fall on my head? I'm always worried about instant death things, so we can be brass band dizzy. We're in a ballroom. It doesn't look like you could have a particularly nice ball in there. A bottle of potion. But what kind of potion? It looks like that rusty key would be useful in a building like this castle, but there may be other buildings in this game's world. We're on the first floor landing. What the fuck? Okay, I guess that pressing that button will kill me. What the fuck is this? What in the name of hell is this? Some, It reminds me of... What's it called again? It reminds me of a bit in Tomb Raider 1. So, as you reach for the spanner, there's a loud click. Oh god, I don't think I can actually get the spanner now. Can I kill my clone? I would like to kill my clone. What the fuck? So I've got bread, a brass bugle, a strange mechanism, which can probably... the strange mechanism, I'm guessing, goes in the other bridge. Well done, you found some cherries. Okay, I'm gonna have to collect all the cherries at some point. And that was hiding behind an item, unfortunately. What the fuck? You push the button, but the button doesn't move. Okay, I'm the double this time. So I'm up on the first landing and we have some... Like, it looks like it's in California or something with that, roof. Or in the Mediterranean. So I'm not sure what kind of society this is set in. I guess Italy sent crusaders out. But yeah, my initial idea of using the mouse to pull the to pull out the thorn is wrong. I have to do it myself. I have to do everything myself in this game. This game, it makes me do so much hard work. So I'm in the inner sanctum. Oh no. And there's bats in your inner sanctum. You really need a better cleaner, mate. I can't access the bed, where I guess there's gonna be some, you know, little Red Riding Hood stuff. I'm guessing that's gonna be going on. I will take the bugle. Maybe I should use the bugle on the door. Maybe the person behind is asleep and needs to be woke the fuck up. I will wake you up. Da da da. No. Well, it says the tower's deserted, but is it? Not sure. I has potion bottle at least. Do I have anything that will allow me to get across there? If I still have my Acme bridge making kit, I could have like made a pit, then put a bridge over it. Ooh. I want to put down the bugle. I definitely want this. So yeah, I've put down the correct item, the item that I think is correct at the least. Really hope there's not going to be any secret rooms hiding behind walls. The game seems to be much more logical than before thus far, but things can easily change. Oh god, I'm going to be batted. Ow. I got batted away by the bat. I will definitely be collecting more cherries. Boing. I collected yet another cherry. Okay, it's only my second time. It's only my second time. So yeah, I was a cherry version. I have only recently popped a cherry version, no, a cherry virgin. I've only recently popped my cherry, is what I was gonna say, but I'm dropping down here. I would like to drop down there, but the game doesn't seem to want me to. Get back. I rebuke you, Dizzy. I rebuke you. So, we has cherries, and what will we do with them? We will cross over the bridge faster. This is going to be more difficult, because it's faster now, but at the same time, it will also be faster. So, less time wasted, always fun. The game is actively trying to avoid wasting my time rather than actively trying to maximise the amount of my time it wastes. Please, Mr. Lion, don't become hostile the moment that I save you. That would really deter me from being altruistic in the future, and it would be very nasty. But yeah, I have tweezers. What? No, I'm not going to open the lion up with a key. I'll use some tweezers. These tweezers should help me remove the thorn from your foot. I'm a doctor now. It might hurt a little. Ouch. Oops, sorry. Oh, that's much better. I'm so glad to be rid of that thorn. Are you gonna give me anything? You're gonna give me underwear, I guess? No? You're gonna give me a sharp thorn. I guess I can stab someone with that. I need to find an enemy and stab them. Boing. Who would I stab with a thorn? The world is opening up to me, bit by bit. Maybe I need to stab Pokey with the thorn. But no. I'm putting the mechanism here. I guess this will work, but I also guess that I'll need the wrench to get through. Let's see. Strange mechanism. What? A strange mechanism did not succeed. Weird. For once my logic has failed me. Shocking. I thought that I knew the solutions to all the world's problems, but I only know the solutions to most of them. So where can I go? I guess I'll have to go back. Maybe I can just stab St. Peter with a thorn. I can just stab him in the kneecaps with a thorn. I don't think the magic carpet will be of much use, but maybe it will be up above in the great cloudy septums. I need to get to the top of the tree tower. I like how different people have built the tree house in different games. Like in I don't think there even was a tree house in the original Dizzy, but as we've got through the Dizzy games, we've got different people making tree houses each time. I was definitely hoping I could steal the Acme Bridge. So no, I can't get up there. That just leads to an empty skybox. What's over here? Another empty skybox in the uppermost branches. How does one get there? I wish I could bounce on the cloud in the background, but alas, that is not a thing I can do. Can I? Whoa, I'm at the top of the map. Wait. That bit of tree is solid. Presumably just to stop me jumping over. There's nothing here. Can I really just not use the magic carpet to get up there? Maybe I can. Maybe that is what I need to bring over. Oh. Oh. That's a cherry. It's a cherry I missed. I need to get the cherry on top. So I've got a cherry. I suspect there was a cherry in this next room. I'll best get all the cherries I can while I'm here. I think I'll get through this game without using a guide. What the fuck? What the hell? I say as I take damage. But if the cherries heal me from damage, that doesn't really matter much. Since I'm collecting them anyway. Why are all these bats flying so low to the ground? I thought bats like to fly in swarms as well. I'll put down the key, since it doesn't seem to do anything. You foolish failure of a key. Oh no, I'm gonna fall into the bat. Waiting. Not so long though. Thanks to this onboard motor, which really pleases me. The boat is moving at like literally the speed I move, which is literally the correct speed. If you don't want to bore me, don't move slower than me. Okay, gotta make the perilous jump, which that room title is such a dick move, because it's clearly gonna trick people into thinking that they can make the jump when they clearly cannot. So off to this little bit of ledge I go, and I wish I could pick the bridge up again, but you can't. What is done is done. What the fuck? No, I was gonna climb the tower, and maybe the magic carpet moves up and down. I thought it moved left and right, but no, the magic carpet will not allow me to get to that slightly higher area. Maybe St. Peter requires something from me. Boing, boing, falling. I can't see the trumpet saving me. The only thing I can really think to do is to try and get the wrench, because I'm pretty sure the wrench will get me through to the next area. Like, I'm fairly certain the wrench is what's gonna fix the machine that's holding the other drawbridge up, if that machine is indeed fixable, which I'm presuming it is. Maybe I should have used the rusty key on the door upstairs. Okay, I didn't fall in, but I cannot grab this now, which is a shame. Maybe I can press the button upstairs, or maybe the potion makes me immune to something. What the fuck? Double trouble. Hi Dizzy, we're both on the top. You push and push, but the button doesn't work. I'm not going to push the button up there just in case it makes the game unbeatable. Oh! Maybe I'm supposed to put something up there which will prevent Dizzy from actually, like my mirror image, from reaching it. Maybe if I put, like, the sharp thorn here. You drop the sharp thorn on the floor, so I'm guessing that now the sharp thorn is on the floor, Dizzy will walk over that and it will hurt him, like my evil mirror twin Dizzy. Let's see, will it hurt him? The evil Dizzy, oh, his evil is not just a mirror, walks over the thorn and is destroyed. Fucking hell, it literally destroys him. A little excessive. I guess they have, like, fingerprint scanning technology too, since it only, or boxing glove scanning technology, since it only works for one of our clones. And I'm fairly certain, as I said, that the wrench will fix the previous machine. But I've got another strange machine. What does this other strange machine do? Boing! Oh god, I'm gonna get batted. How dare you bat me? I hope there's a lot of cherries around here, because otherwise I'm a little harmed by this. Come on. Whoa, I just got on the boat. Oh fuck, the boat moves, I think it moves a little faster than me, such that I have to constantly move to keep up with the damn thing. Woo, I avoided the bat, and now I'm back up here. It's a bit strange to keep a lion, even a tamish one, near your castle. Is there such a thing as a tame lion in this game's world? There is. Om nom nom, I ate that, but I didn't have a like, eating animation. I'm not happy that this game lacks the yummy eating animations of previous Dizzy titles. You should actually get a lower score for the amount of healing items you use, not a higher one. Anywho, I will be up here using my wrench to wrench my way into the next section of the game. Still got that pickaxe. I'm wondering if items are going to dissolve into the ether once you use it. The spanner loosens the mechanism and the drawbridge is lowered. And the spanner is, like, extinguished by that. It's just used up. I'm not sure how it gets used up, but I'm glad it does, because that shows me that I have combined the correct items together. There were certain items that needed to be used like 5 times in Spellbound Dizzy, so the fact that the pickaxe remains suggests it's going to be used a few more times, but maybe that is itself just a red herring. Okay. I do have to check every fucking clump of grass in this game. Why? Why? And that means I'm gonna have to check every railing as well. Yep, I picked up another clump of grass. Dizzy got lots of grass. So what can I use on her? Boo-hoo! Why are you crying, princess? If only my father would return, he would know what to do. Do about what? Can I give you happy pills? No, those are not happy pills. They do not just magically make you happy. What? As I was saying earlier, oh, these, like, items in the background are either solid or not solid. And then we find this stone block, which is, like, translucent. Not happy about the weird translucent thing. Anyway, I guess her dad is up in the tower, in the other tower, and I will, I'm not, if it is him up in the tower, it's kind of funny that he's just hiding there from his daughter, and we're gonna force her in. Can we smash the door down with a pickaxe? That would please me greatly. I'm guessing that the key is what we really need. I'm just checking up here to see if we left the key up here. No. Oh yeah, we left the key out. We left the key outside just with the lion, because it's a very trustworthy carnivore who wants to eat us dead. I'm kind of glad I didn't put Poggy near the lion, because the lion might have eaten him. Maybe the only reason the lion hasn't eaten us is that lions, I don't think they can eat dairy. Most mammals cannot into dairy. I will drop the magic carpet and take the key. I'm guessing that the rock and the clump of glass, what the fuck? This is me failing at English. Whee! Across the river we go. Again, and again, and again. But they've sped up the bit that you have to go through over and over again. It's kind of weird that we're dealing with this, like, mundane little royal drama with trolls after we've, like, met Jesus, like, helped him out, and helped Lucifer out, because we don't take sides in this holy war. I guess we're not taking sides in the crusade either. We're like, well, according to the Mormon religion, we're going to end up as a black egg now. That's a reference to a joke about Mormonism, not really a joke. There was a video that went viral mocking Mormonism, made by some evangelicals. If you haven't seen that, then you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and if you have seen it, you will. It's up to you to know. You have to solve the mystery yourself, just as I'm solving the mystery of this game and where it is hiding its tasty, tasty cherries. I have to check every safety railing, because I'm like anti-Oshereg. I hate safety. I'm like a villain in a Captain Planet movie, if Captain Planet's villains, instead of hating the environment, hated workplace safety. Where are we going? We're going onto a cloud. We're going onto cloud 9. Oh god, we're going to fall into the water. Shockingly, we didn't. We fell into the bat instead. I'm wondering if we can literally break through that gate and enter into heaven and start a war with angels. I think that's what Dizzy should do. Dizzy is the Prince of Heaven. Dizzy is like the second coming. Absolute fact. Okay. We're in a castle which contains evil clones, and there's things that I need to check. Do I need to check the shields as well? Maybe I need to just start blasting trumpet music in that crying woman's face. Just abuse her until she stops crying. I don't think that's the correct way to go. But you still see people, mostly boomers, who whenever, like, depression is brought up on the news are like, we should, like, beat people who are depressed until they stop being depressed. And that would be the equivalent of playing loud music in her ears to wake her up. So we're in the not-so-deserted tower. It's clearly not deserted. Can we use the rusty old key, turns and the door creaks open? Okay, we don't have to here's Johnny that shit with a axe. You kiss Daisy. Oh, it's Daisy and there is an egg in a bed, but she doesn't wake up. Oh, how shame. We're just abusing her in her bed. Nothing happens and your lips are getting tired. Can I die if I keep doing this? No, I'm just gonna keep kissing her until, I don't know. Not sure what she's doing in this tower. Oh, fuck. Obviously, if I want to wake her up. Surely, if someone's asleep, it should be Denzel. Oh, strange machine. Is that like a, the thing that you prick your finger on in Snow White, you prick your finger on? Snow White isn't a video game where the protagonist is you. It's not Snow White either. It's the other one. You know what I'm talking about. There is a fairy tale that got converted into a Disney movie where someone pricks their finger on a spinning wheel and goes unconscious. In fact, Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, that's the name, probably, there's probably versions of both that include the spinning wheel, because myths tended to cross-pollinate and fuse with each other in the past. And they were definitely more violent than this. No, I'm not randomly kissing you. I'm playing loud music to you. I'm gonna play you some loud music. Why? Why is it not letting me use a potion on you? Maybe I need to like smash her skull in with a pickaxe. I doubt it though. Well, I've used up an item, I guess, which is always good. We got the strange machine up here, so I doubt we're gonna go back and use the strange machine earlier. Fuck. What do we do with her? Now we've woke... Well, we haven't managed to wake her up. We know where Daisy is. Daisy is not the daddy, though. Daisy is not the princess's dad. And it's the princess's dad that we really need right now. Where are we going? Maybe if I go to heaven, the prince, or Prince Peter, that's not his name. Maybe St. Peter will have some tips for us. St. Peter is our new mission guide in this new GTA game. No, it's GTA Egg Edition. Where are we going? We're going back to the other end. I'm mindlessly wandering from one end of the map to the other because I'm an egg. Eggs don't have minds. You weirdo, unless you're one of those people who have a strange theory of consciousness that suggests that, like, anything that's complex can have a mind. There are people that have very strange ideas about consciousness, because anything like that is hard to test lends itself to people making up weird ideas about it. What are you doing? Ah, no, I don't want to fall into the bats. I want to jump over the bats and the rats and all the other weird animals. I think I've checked all these railings multiple times, so I'm not sure why I'm checking them again. Okie doke, up we go to the highest echelons of this tower, where we can jump across to see our good friend St. Peter, and even if we don't find him, we can fall down into the clouds below. Not these clouds, but there are clouds below these clouds, I think, where we will find good things. No, St. Peter ain't doing anything, and the cherubim or whatever are not going to let me in. Oh, rude, 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 rude. So, if I want to access that cloud, I've got to fall down from the side. Okay, I'm on the fluffy cloud. Can I bring Fluffy to the fluffy cloud? Do I need to use the bottle of fluffy stuff up here? Doesn't St. Peter, like, play a bugle or something in heaven? No, he just plays a harp, I guess. I've got 15 cherries, which the ones that were hiding in plain sight, of course. Huh, what do I do? Can I wave the magic carpet from the flagpole? Can I, like, raise the magic carpet as if it were a flag? I don't think so. What do I do with the princess? There's many things that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. And I'm running out of things now. I was praising you for having logical puzzles 5 seconds ago. Why can't I step on this block? So I tried to give her a potion and it failed. I'll play a bugle to her. I'm just trying to try everything on her. I'll hit her in the face with a pickaxe. Do I need a stone for something? I doubt it. Because it's just something I moved to get the item behind it. Up and away. What's up in the ceiling anyway? Is there anything for me up here? I doubt it, because I literally just checked. Anyone hiding behind one of these Corinthian columns? Come on, get moved. Get moved away. Or don't. Hi, bat. Bye, bat. Ooh. I'm healing up a little bit. So when I jumped over, I actually got to see a bit of the area above. What is the area up that staircase? Because I don't think I've ever actually been up there. What? Okay, I guess there really is nothing above this room. That staircase is unclimbable because there's just nothingness above us. Good to know. What the fuck? Why did I save all the way back here? I don't know. But I will have a think about this game while I sleep. Maybe I need to take the fluffy aids to, maybe I need to take that to Dora? Is the only thing I can really think to try is to wake her up by using whatever is available on her. I think we're going to have to list all the interactables and all the items we've got. I hope that there weren't cherries hiding behind some of the items that I picked up, and I forgot that they had cherries behind them originally and that their whole purpose was just to hide cherries. Okay, we've got magic carpet. That's one of them. I'm going to note this down on some friggin' paper. So, carpet is an item. Presumably we're not going to use that. Oh, and lion is an interactable, but we've interacted with the lion once. So that makes me unsure if I can interact with it again. Perhaps we can. Oh, fuck. That didn't burn me nearly enough. Can I use anything on... So this is another interactable who we've used before. This is Noble Dude. So what do we have? Can we poison him with a potion? No. How about stabbing him with a pickaxe? We've probably tried that already, to be honest. A brass bugle? What the fuck? That worked? Okay, maybe we don't need to list everything. Maybe we got there quick enough. Where did you find my bugle? I looked everywhere. Did he give me a hint when I talked to him ages ago? They should have allowed you to talk to him again to get another hint. I found it in the deserted tower. That nasty troll has denied it, and it's all dusty. Oh, he's dented it. What did he do to the trumpet? Why did he steal a trumpet? I'll have to see if it's still okay. Doo-doo-doo. We didn't get a sound effect, but it sounds fine to me, I guess, because Diz is deaf. He doesn't care about knowledge. What? Take my joke book? Did medieval people have joke books? Maybe they did, actually. I mean, they had a sense of humour. It cheered me up. When I thought I'd lost my bugle, he had to mourn for the loss of his bugle. Go continue bugling. Okay, maybe the joke book will cheer up the woman who thinks she's lost her daddy. Let's go forth and multiply. Where did I put the bread? I don't know. Maybe I should put the bread on the table. I have taken the bread of life from this place. I'm hoping 15 stars is all we need. Have a jolly joke book. Don't cry, princess. Maybe this joke book will put a smile on your face, says the guy whose entire body is just a smiling face. Thank you. You're very kind. I feel a little less sad now. Humph! This flag's no use while my father's away. What, was she just like crying into a flag? Oh, she's thrown it behind the stone block. Well, I'm gonna have to stone you to death, woman. Have a stone in your face. And I have a very regal flag. Can I actually get into those steps? Can I get across that wall at any time? It's fairly obvious where I put this flag. In the flagpole that I thought was just an invisible wall to stop me moving through it, but since it's solid, it's probably interactable. I do like the invisible blocks that I have to jump through have disappeared, even though it decreases the aesthetic look of the place. It makes the game much more, well, playable. Okie doke, a regal flag. You raise the flag and it flutters in the breeze. I hope I know the correct flag raising ceremony, like the correct procedure to raise the flag. The flag's raised. Is the king home? Well, oh yeah, she was like sad that her dad isn't home, and now we've raised the flag and everyone's been tricked into thinking the king's home. Are we tricking the troll too? Seriously, that troll was easy to get rid of. He was as scared of mice as Mouse is scared of cats. I'd better play a fanfare. What? He just needed to play his bugle and the king would return home. This is the easiest quest ever. What, he returned home from a crusade? He heard the bugle all the way from, what, the Holy Land? A crusade from like 2 feet away. Who are you and what are you doing in my castle? Booms the king. I guess the king's played by Brian Blessed. Is he gonna like attack me? I'm Dizzy, your majesty. You know, the guy who you had locked in your dungeon recently. Like, why was I in the dungeon anyway? Speak up, boy! He speaks in like all caps. Well, I banished the troll from your castle and cheered up your daughter. What? You did what with my daughter? Well, yeah, I do expect you to believe that. I didn't expect you to be happy about that. Kneel before me, roars the king. What the fuck? Is the king's actually roaring unlike the lion? Now it's time for you to get what you deserve. He raises his sword and knights me. Yeah, that was fairly simple. He knights me as a fucking prince? I didn't think you could knight someone as a prince. Oh, he's a king. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. He creates the rules. Well, I'm gonna poison you with a potion, whatever. You no longer seem to be interactable. You have such goofy looking faces. Is that a bloody swastika flag? No, it isn't. It doesn't look particularly, good. So, just some weird geometrical design. A flag that has a geometrical design on it. Wow, that's so unique. And unlike other flags. Fuck. I feel like I'm gonna have to mine every pixel for cherries at some point. I haven't been particularly diligent in my cherry hunt. Is there a cherry behind this chain? No. Can I chit-chat with you now, my fair maiden? What the fuck does being a prince do? Ah! I think I figured it out. Now that I'm a prince, I can kiss a fair maiden and wake her up. Like in the fairy tales, you need to be... The fairy tales that BuzzFeed hates now. You need to be a prince to kiss the princess and wake her up. Well, now I is prince. I can go snogging the princess to wake her from her grand slumber. I have checked these over and over again. I'm not sure why I'm still doing it. Ah, I got burned. The flames, they hurt me so. Maybe the roots can be moved? No, I'm not gonna pull its hair by the roots or whatever. Those screens were... Oh, I think I'm gonna need the magic carpet at some point since I haven't used it yet. So many items are in my possession that... so many items are in my possession that I haven't... Like, I've used once that I can't imagine they all have some use. The Grim Reaper dude looks a bit like... Oh, he's a skeleton. He looks a bit like Elvis, the way he's dressed. I don't know. I've never actually seen the real Elvis. I mean, how many people have, to be honest? So I'm not sure how I can compare him to a dude I haven't actually seen. But we've all seen, like, caricatures of Elvis, and that's what I'm basing this on. But yeah, I don't think I can get to the highest part of this tower. There was an invisible wall blocking me, like an invisible bit of tree blocking me off from getting up there. But it says this is the uppermost branches. And when I try and jump off the top of this screen, I just get, like, blank sky. So I don't think I can get higher than this. Plus, this place is literally heaven. Oh yeah, and the castle on the other side had... Oh god, I'm gonna fall into the water. The castle on the other side had the top ramparts at about this level, and the top ramparts just had sky above them. So I think this is actually the top of the tower. So this is some other castle. Another castle, a separate castle. Some other king has a different castle to mine own. Can I rip open the railings? No. I'm not sure why I'm checking this now when I checked it earlier. So yeah, the search every fucking item for collectibles part of the game is sadly still present. Oh god, I burnt myself again. I hurt myself again. So there's a moat in the middle of a castle, because obviously, what do you need in your castle? You need a moat in the middle of your castle. I'm not sure what that little chess piece looking thing is supposed to be. A window, maybe? Yeah, the button don't move no more. I wonder if evil Dizzy pushing the button would have made the game unwinnable. So what's around here? I put the bread out. What the fuck? I didn't realise I was carrying the stone block all this way. I'm trying to rip open the roof. I'm gonna tear the roof to pieces and get me a cherry. A much needed cherry as my health was rather depleted. Where are the rest of the cherries? I mean, I'm guessing there's more cherries. I'm guessing there's more to come if I've got 16. Maybe this chain leads to a cherry. I don't think the potion had a cherry hiding behind it. But yeah, I'm a prince now. You kiss Daisy and her cheeks start to glow. She is waking up. She's glowing like a cherry now. I don't want to eat a glowing egg. It sounds like it's been microwaved and is about to explode. Oh, Dizzy, you've saved me. I'm not sure. Well, if I'd read the manual to the game, I'd probably know why she's in this state. I'm so glad you're safe, Daisy. Oh, but Dizzy is such a henpecked husband. He's always just going collecting treasure for her. I've lost all the cherries that we needed to make a cake for Grand Dizzy. Don't worry, Daisy. I'll find 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Cherrymon. I really hope there's not, like 30 cherries. There's usually 30 of each item class in one of these games. I'm tempted to get out a guide, to be honest, just as I don't feel bad about using save states. I kind of do for this game because it's so friggin' easy. I didn't realise after the previous game that this would be easy, but I'm tempted to find a guide to tell me where the cherry locations are, because I don't respect a game that forces you to just search every pixel in order to fit, like, just to get the ending. Plus, it's 3:30 in the morning right now, and I kind of need to sleep at some point. And I refuse to sleep until I get my cherry. I need to pop my cherry before I go to sleep. Well, I popped a cherry earlier. So yeah, I think I will go do that. The This Is Domain website, wonder how old this site is, has a cherries guide for Prince of the Yolkfolk. So let's check each of these in turn. There's only 20, which means I only need to find 4 more. I've checked everywhere that I think is relevant. Maybe Heaven. Is there one in Heaven? I forget what Heaven's called. I do like that most of the locations have their own distinct names this time. But yeah, I'm going to have to get this guide off to the side. And now I can play with the guide visible off to the side. So where are we? The Enchanted Forest. Behind the Fluffy, there should have been a treasure behind the Fluffy. A treasure? Is a treasure really what it's called? It's a cherry. Don't know if cherries are treasures. Now, the Fluffy moved away long ago. I don't know what Fluffy Side was for. Or was it Fluffy Cider? We haven't used that. There's so many items we haven't used. This game is just red herring items the game. I wonder if it was originally intended to be a much bigger game, or if they really are red herrings. So, it seems like I've collected whatever was here. So, where are we now? The Ferryman. I doubt there's something here. Maybe there was. The Ferryman. No. Nothing. Behind the Ferryman's stereo. What? Where's his stereo? I don't remember him having a stereo. Apparently there is one behind the Ferryman's stereo. What stereo does he have? Maybe I need to deliver him a stereo so that he can... Oh! He might have a stereo that I need to move. So where are we? Hillside. Is there one in Hillside? Yep. Okay, I was killed by a bat. I don't really care. Entrance to the cave has one. Did Secret Cave have one? Yep. Secret Cave had one. I should note down which ones I've checked. I've checked 4. Definitely got 4. 3. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. So 1 and 2 is a few trees and trapped, like the starting room. A secret cave is where I am. Top of the hill is on top of the secret cave. I think I've got that one. I'll go outside and check that one. Now, in the treehouse, have I actually visited the treehouse yet? Maybe there are locations I've yet to visit. So, top of the hill, I've definitely got this one. I'm not sure if I've got 6. Cherry number 6 is behind the ferryman's stereo. I don't know if I've given him a stereo. Maybe I needed to use the trumpet on him. I'm not sure where the treehouse is. I've presumably got the one in Upper Branches, and definitely got the one in Awfully High Clouds. Guessing I've got the one that was behind the Fluffy. Stairs and Landing. Castle Ramparts. Yeah, I've got those ones. The Tower Drawbridge. Behind the drawbridge should have one. I'm just gonna go check that. Ow, I'm gonna burn myself horrifically instead. So, behind the drawbridge. Oh, this is the rear entrance. It's the drawbridge. So stairs and landing should have had one on the bottom floor. Yeah, I've grabbed that one. Does inside castle have one? I've got the one next to Daisy. Fuck, I feel like I've got most of these. I've got number 17. I've got 19. So there should be one in the castle drawbridge somewhere. But where is it? I mean, did I check behind there? Yep. I did. I need to find a better guide. Okay, I found a better guide on Game FAQs, which tells me where in the screen each of them are. So, Castle Drawbridge, behind the clump of grass. The Castle Gardens, behind a clump of grass, and behind a stone. Is it this clump of grass? No, so I've definitely got the Castle Gardens, and I've definitely got the, behind the drawbridge one. So there's only 4 left. Double Trouble. I think I got the one behind the spanner. I mean, I hope I did, otherwise this is glitched. I've got the one behind the roof tile. I got the one in the tower. I got the one behind the... the secret mechanism just exists to hide... The strange mechanism did just hide a cherry. Edge of Tower. I don't think I've actually been to Edge of Tower. Castle Ramparts on roof. And near Rusty Key. So, where is this place? Castle Ramparts is the next place to go. Did I go over here? Did I get anything? Yep, I've got the thing from here. Okay, so this is the Castle Ramparts. There's a cherry. There's 2 cherries, in fact. I just didn't collect the cherries from here. Seriously, I should have explored. I gave in so quickly. I was like, I really can't be bothered to search every little nook and cranny of the game. I'm going to get a guide out to find this. And now I've got, like, a couple of cherries. So maybe the cherries are literally just hiding in plain sight. So that was 10 and 11. So where's 12? 12 is Tower Drawbridge behind bushes, so I've definitely got 12. And 13. 13 is Edge of Tower. I don't know where Edge of Tower is, so it might be in there. There's how many of them are in clouds? 8 is in a cloud below heaven. 6 and 7 are behind railings. So I've got number 1 and 2. I need to go to top of the hill. Though I'm pretty sure I've already been to top of the hill. Top of the hill to ya. So I've got the one from Trapped. Top of the hill. Upper path behind small cages. But I swear I have like taken the small cage already. So Hello World. Did Hello World have one? I swear Hello World did. I've explored that other area. You killed me before, Batman. So where is this one supposedly behind his stereo or something? Okay, the ferryman. The ferryman. Which one was this? Edge of Drawbridge. blah blah blah. Okay, the Enchanted Forest should have it should have had one behind Fluffy. Or behind Pogie, in fact. Why do I keep calling him Fluffy like he's a fucking dog? Oh, come on, get up there, Diz. So, Enchanted Forest behind Pogie. That's one I've got. Number 9. Number 8 is a Fluffy Cloud Below Heaven. I may have forgotten to pick some of the ones up that were in the clouds, that I knew were in the clouds. That's the only thing I can really imagine now. Fucking hell. Boing, boing. No! I want to break free from this game, but the only way I can is if I manage to get the item I want. The cherry! Give me the cherry on top. I want it so bad. Okay, enchanted treetops. Nope. So, doesn't seem to have anything here. I'll save and jump across. No, that's gonna just leave me into the sticks. Uppermost branches. Did uppermost branches have one? Maybe I'm gonna have to literally watch a fucking video on this just to see how it works. Okay. Let's see. Is there gonna be... No, I've got the one below heaven. So the one below heaven is... Below heaven. I fell from heaven like lightning. Fluffy Cloud Below Heaven, so I've definitely got 8. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, question mark, 6, question mark. So behind the leftmost wooden railing of the Enchanted Forest, leftmost wooden railing, so right, left. Oh, fucking hell. I did... Okay, so I didn't get that one. I thought for sure I'd got that one. So now only one remains, and that could be Edge of Tower. So, I really thought I'd checked everything. So, Enchanted Forest behind Pogie. Where's the other Enchanted Forest ones? Upper platform... behind leftmost wooden railing in the enchanted treetops. Okay. Upper platform behind leftmost railing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stop bouncing around. This list doesn't include the Ferryman stereo one. So I guess that was for a different Spectrum version of this game. I don't know. So enchanted treetops, leftmost on upper platform. So is this the upper platform? And it's leftmost. Oh, upper platform as in the most upper of platforms, which is really difficult to get to because the game... Okay, this could be it, since I don't actually know how I'm supposed to get onto that one. So, leftmost of upper platform. Oh, fuck you, Dizzy. Fuck you for rolling. I doubt I have ever actually been on that square. Okay. And there we go, I found it. God, I didn't realise that I just hadn't been on that square. So there are a lot of red herrings in this game, like that little bit of treetop that you cannot get to. There's so many treetops you can't get to in this game. The Dizzy games really do, as I've said a billion times, love to have different people building crazy treehouse forts all the time. And they like having castles right next to each other. It's like Atari Adventure in this. bitch. So let's actually credit the game FAQs guide this time. This is by a dude called Lans, who has made 1 billion FAQs, it seems. Well, Lans link on gamefaqs.com listed where the cherries were. That's the only guide I needed for this one. And I guess I did need it, because fucking hell, that last little platform, it was fairly obvious something was hiding there, but my memory is so shit, especially if I don't play the game in one continuous session, that I forget what cherries I've got and what ones I haven't got. So let's see the ending. It better be worth it. Oh, Dizzy, you've found all the cherries that we needed. Yeah, and now we can go and make the cake for Grand Dizzy, so I can infer that the plot is that Grand Dizzy's having a birthday party, probably his 100,000th, and we're making him a cherry cake. And we're going to America, fuck yeah, I guess. Budge up, Daisy, there's loads of room in this basket. Oh, we're snuggling up together. Don't be such a grumpy box, Dizzy. Whoa, what's going on? This basket's shaking. What, he didn't realise the basket was moving? Everything's gonna be fine, Daisy. Trust me. Wait, I forget whose line I'm reading. But don't look up. I see the pink line and think it's the girl character, but no, that's Dizzy. And the white line, I think, oh, the egg character. Well, I guess they're both eggs. Oh no, a giant bird. I guess you got shut out by that giant bird. I told you not to look up, so yeah, we're being America'd out of there. This is like the Fall of Saigon all over again, I guess. So we've gone to Grand Dizzy's hut, and he's gonna cane us, I guess. He likes flapping his cane around. My goodness, where have you been? Asks Grand Dizzy. We have a narrator, I guess. Out picking cherries, of course. And we've made you a lovely cake. How did we make the cake? What, did we make it in the basket? Like, she said we were going to make the cake when we got home. We've just got home. When did we make it? I was afraid Dizzy might have got into a spot of bother. And lost you again, Daisy. Well, I do seem to have to rescue her as often as Mario does. Like, who the fuck did... Like, this plot makes... Like, it makes no sense. It starts off about a troll has taken over the castle. We get rid of the troll, like, 10 minutes into the game. And then our girlfriend is, like, knocked out and needs a prince to kiss her by some, like, evil curse. Who put that curse on her? I don't think the troll was, like, a troll shaman with magic powers. Well, no, Grand Dizzy. We've just had a grand old lovely time. Yeah, but I'm worn out now. I'm so tired. I feel like I could sleep for 100 years. God, I forgot who was talking again. Oh, Dizzy, you're so funny. Giggles. Giggles in egg. Okay, that's the end. No animated cutscene at the end. So this was clearly made much more on the cheap than the previous ones. It's kind of a throwback to, I don't know, Treasure Island Dizzy, except without the difficulty. I appreciate that. No, the game itself's puzzles weren't that logical. Like, how the fuck would I have known that the bugler, was a bugler? It didn't call him a bugler. How did I know that the noble we met at the start needed a trumpet? Maybe the instruction manual told us, but nothing in the game told us that he needed the trumpet, and I was just combining every item with every interactable to get past that section. The stars being hidden behind things is obnoxious, or the cherries, whatever they are in this game. It's obnoxious as always. I guess you only need it to see the ending cutscene. You only need it to end the game. Like, the saving Daisy is never really that special. You need to give her all the stuff she is accustomed to get the proper ending. And while I got the ending, it was not really worth it. But at least I didn't have to work for like 6 hours to get that ending. They have definitely toned down the difficulty, but they've also toned down how logical the puzzles are. Then again, the only puzzles I remember are the ones that stumped me because I spent most time on them. But most of the puzzles in this game were really logical. Like, I did get them. Maybe they weren't logical, but it was... Maybe it was crazy logic, but it was crazy logic that resonated with me. Like, I knew what to give the Grim Reaper, I knew what to use his scythe on, I knew... Well, I thought I knew what to give the lion, but the answer was even simpler than that. There was a abundance of red herrings in this, which is a new frustration, really. Like, there's no two ways about it. That was just a frustrating feature. I really hope they don't include... Like, I'm okay with red herring items, but having most of the items be red herrings, I guess it ensures... Like, it decreases your chance of succeeding by rubbing every item on every other item, because it makes that much more of a chore. But when that's your only real way of figuring out what the fuck you're supposed to do some of the time, that is just frustrating players for no reason. But worse than the items being red herrings are some platforms that are just out of jumping range, which really look like you can get to them, because I could imagine someone trying desperately to get there over and over again and, like, wasting time on that. Thankfully, I didn't do that, or I'd have a much more negative perception of this. But then again, this game was apparently just released as, like, an addition to a bundle, and for that, if I judge it for what it is, it was quite good. I mean, I prefer this. I think I prefer this to Treasure Island Dizzy. So I'm not totally knocking it. I mean, the flaws it has are mostly flaws for games of its time or of the Dizzy series in general. It's a bit weird, the random elements they just throw in. Oh yeah, he's talking to God now. Oh yeah, Satan's there. Oh no, he's just chatting to the Grim Reaper. Oh, there's a fucking crusade going on. What? Just random elements thrown together. I kind of want to see a modern video game have that, like, blasé attitude towards internal consistency that old games had. But whatevs. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this. Cheerio.